If you visit notemap.com, I have a really simple landing page. Let's log in and see how it works. So if you go to the sign up page, so you can either use GitHub, Google, or your custom email. Let's log in with GitHub. So by default, when I land the logged in user page, I will have some default categories on the left side. You can also create your custom categories. So let's say that I add a new category called projects. I can pick up a color for the category by clicking this button. Click create. So the new category called projects has been created. Now by default, I don't have any note maps here. Let's create a new note map. I'll give it a name, give it a short description, pick a category and click create. You will be taken to the Notemap editor, which has one node by default. So this is the root node. You can press the tab key to create a child node. So tab. You can press enter to create a sibling node. So enter will create siblings. Tab for child, enter for sibling. You can select and press shift enter to edit the node text. So shift enter. This node has been updated. Shift enter, updated. You can move the selection with the cursor. So I can press up, down, left, up, shift enter, updated with keyboard. Or you can also use the right click on a node. So if I right click on this one, I can say edit title, updated with mouse selection, and so on. You can also use drag and drop to rearrange the nodes as well. So let's say that this node has to go here. So a little magnetic line will appear, which lets you connect this node anywhere. For example, this has to go here, this has to go here, and so on. You can also select a node which has children. So for example, this node has these children, so I can still take this from here, drag that node here. You can also change colors of the nodes. So let's say that I want to change the color of this to be purple, so I can right click on this, change color, this node only, and pick up the purple color from here. You can also use the shortcuts. So if I press shift C, I can go yellow. So it's shift C, purple, blue, or shift C, green, and so on. You can also use it as a task tracker to mark nodes as done. So for example, if I'm at this node, I can right click and say mark as done. This node only or including children. And you see here, all these nodes are marked as done. I can use the keyboard shortcut as well. So let's say that I do shift D. So it will mark all the children and this node as done. Let's say that I am only interested in changing the status of one node. So I can do command shift D. So it will only change the status of that node and not the children. So shift D for node and its children, and command shift D for only the node that you are at. You can use the space key to collapse and expand the nodes. Space to collapse, space again to expand, space to collapse, and space again to expand. If you press shift space on a node, it will collapse all the other nodes except this node. So for example, if I press shift space here, so see here all the other nodes are collapsed, but only this node is expanded. Shift space again to collapse others, but keep this expanded. Shift space, or space. You can also use Notemap as a writing tool. So for example, if I'm at this node, I can right click and add details or press shift E. It will open up the editor where I can start writing. For example, if I go to the root node, I will add here, this is the root node, add as much text as you may need. Press escape to close, move to the next node. This is the second node, escape, shift E, more details, and so on. So you can keep writing the whole thing, and once you're done, what you can do is click download current page or all pages and download it as one of the following formats. Let's download this as markdown. So if I click markdown, it will download the file. If I open this, you will see that it has the proper headings, all the text that I wrote, the subheadings for the nodes, the text for those nodes, and so on. You can also search for nodes. So if you have a very big mind map, what you can do is click this button or press command K and search for a node, let's say keyboard, and it will jump to that node so that you can just start typing command K, updated, command K, demo, and so on. Also, this is an infinite canvas. So if you have a very big mind map, it should not be a problem as well. So you can zoom out to see the bigger picture, zoom in, reset zoom, and so on. We have support for multiple pages. So right now we have been playing with single page. So what I can do here is click this, add a new page. So page 2. So page 2, tab, child, enter sibling, tab, child, enter sibling. I can switch to another page. So page 3. So this is page 3. I can switch between the pages by clicking this page. Page 1, page 2, page 3. You can drag and drop the pages as well. So let's say that page 2 has to come before page 1. So you can do that. Let's say that you want to delete a page. So you can click this, delete, yes, so it will delete that page. And again, you can download the whole thing as whatever format you may need. So let's say that this is page 2. So I add more text. So shift E to add text, close, shift E, new node text, shift E, more text. And then once I'm done, so I have some text in page 1 as well. So Shift E, we have some text here. Page 2, we have some text here. So I can download this whole thing as download all pages markdown. Now if I open this file, you will see that it has the text from all the pages in the node map. So here is the text from page 2, all the node contents, the headings, the subheadings. And at the bottom we have the page 1 that we dragged after page 2 with all the content, all the nodes and so on. So this is how you can use Notemap for writing, for planning your tasks, brainstorming ideas, having a bigger picture of things you're working on, and much more. So visit notemap.com, set up your account and start using it. And if you have any questions or comments, do reach out to me. Thank you.